Live, all the way live. Let's see how we're bopping here. Just went for a long walk with the Tia. Went really well. And we've got some sunlight. We got the Buddha in the background there. We've got all kinds of slides today that we can look at. We've worked on some stuff from Grok back in the day. Let's see what we got here. We could do week 18. That would work. I might do that as well. Let's just have a quick look here. Okay, so I'm going to move the screen over here. Yeah, that works pretty good. And then if I need to check something out, I can do it over here. And then can I just slide it over? All right, let's do that. Let's see if that works. Yep. Let's make it bigger. Okay, anybody know who that is? Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh Steelers. Great guy, great coach. This could be his last game. If it stops the way it might, means he's chosen to move on and Pittsburgh is chosen to move on. It could be that simple. The other thing is Aaron Rodgers. Will this be his last game? It could be. If this goes badly, this could be the end. I highly doubt it. I think he enjoys it too much. But it's a possibility. Whatever team wins this weekend, they're done, right? They're done. Like, I don't think they're going to get past one game in the playoffs, unless the Ravens somehow find, the youthful Lamar Jackson. The only thing that could save Pittsburgh is DK is back for the playoff game. And he'll then have served 2 of those games that he got for, I don't know, slightly having an interaction with a very unpleasant fan. I think that gave the fan almost too much power, but I also understand that we can't have that happen, right? Is Lamar Jackson going to be 100%? Let's put him up here as well. Lamar Jackson, he could still be very much injured and just coming in. He's coming into trade talks. He's been rumoring he would love to be in Miami. The weather's warmer. He'd be a great fit for the Dolphins. He'd be a great fit for so many teams. They're saying his preparation isn't good. So this isn't great. But people were also making jokes that it was as simple as he was, up all night playing video games. Well, they weren't complaining about this when he was the MVP, were they? So the wear and tear on the body after 8 years is a lot. And that's how long he's been doing what he's been doing. Speaking of injuries, Davante Adams, he'll be back. I guarantee it. He looks like he's ready now, but they won't play him. They're not going to risk it. They're going to keep him. Puka Nacua hopefully is healthy as well. The Rams have other pieces coming back, maybe. So on the defensive line, the O-line, they're not household names, but these are pieces they need. Okay, let's get Mike Tomlin. That might be the most pleasant photo of him I've ever seen. I think this could be, this, you know what? I haven't said this before, but there's a team that could make it to the Super Bowl. Just from what I've seen recently. And that goes to show you how much of a dumpster fire they were last year. They had 4 wins, if I'm correct. I still think this guy here is the best quarterback in the league. I really do. When he's healthy, he is unbelievable. Brock Purdy has been exceptional lately as well. Like very, very good. Yeah, have a look here. Anybody know who this is? Any ideas? Put it in the comments here. This is one of my favorite players in the league right now. Should be pretty easy. This person had the year of their life and then got injured. They had the game of their life. Maybe that's more accurate. This is a team that just needs maybe better coaching, a better quarterback, a better system. They could really be something. They're showing signs of being something now, and you can't underestimate them because they can beat any team any week. All right, let's have a look here. Yeah, I don't think this will play. I'd have to put it through. No, but I can do it this way. Okay, I'm going to show you something. This was made on Grok. I'm going to see if I can find it. And I see it right here. And what's it called? Yeah, this might be it here. Okay, why don't we do both? And then I can show you all three of them, actually, if it'll let me. Yeah, this should take no time. Your video storage is full. Upgrade for more space. No, thank you. So this, considering, okay, that's taking quite a while. Interesting. Okay, it's doing it now. That is really strange. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? There we go. So that was made on Grok. Interesting. One more. Yeah, it's interesting. So what a lot of people are doing now is they take multiple pieces of that. All right, let's see if I can show you another one here. Video. Oh yeah, it did them all. Okay. And here's the New Year's one I did. They're having problems loading. There you go. That's kind of cool. They're short. Play it one more time. The music is bizarre. All right. Speaking of music, why don't we... Actually, I'll play one more here. This is me many years ago. Strange. All AI. That's all AI right there that you're seeing. Okay, video storage. Find my way back. Enjoy. It's Saturday morning. Make the most of it.
I walked a road where shadows grow tall, lost in the echoes of our last call. Your voice lingers like a ghost in the air. I reach for you're not there. Time's a healer, or so they say. Can it mend the pieces we let fray? I'm finding my way back to you, through the storms and skies of blue. Step by step, through the cracks we patience like rivers carving stone. Understanding grows where seeds are sown. If we can't forgive the wounds we bled, maybe we can walk where angels tread. I'm finding my way back to you, through the storms and skies of blue. Step by step, through the cracks we fell. Love's a story we can't rewrite.
I made it in the nick of time. All right, finding my way back to you. That is a Suno creation. I have no idea how long ago I made that, but thank you to the individuals that are on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and X this morning. I already went for a long walk with Tia. That went well. We went very well, actually. So we were talking briefly about Mike Tomlin, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, we haven't talked about yet. He had the game of his life. You know, and we've got to remember that these guys have been in the league a long time. So we're talking multiple injuries, right? And I have not talked a lot about Trevor Lawrence because I just did not have faith in him. And yet this year, you know, with Liam Cohen, he has been phenomenal. The system is great. They had a really rocky start, but I think it took a while for the system to gel, for the players to get used to the system. It's pretty complicated. Here's a player that I've always thought was insanely talented, and he is coming into his own this year. Zay Flowers, and he's showing signs of real discipline, and that's what it takes. All right, we were talking about Aaron. I love this photograph right here of him. This is kind of strange, but he is running great. He's been throwing great. He has literally no weapons since DK Metcalf has been suspended. Will they get through this? I don't know. It's very iffy. Here's probably one of my favorite weapons, but I have a sneaking suspicion he might be injured now. Anybody know who this is? Kenneth Gainwell, for those who don't know. So, do you see the Ravens winning, or do you see the Steelers? This is probably the biggest game this year for both teams. Here's one of the greatest stars this year, in the sense of he's only had 4,000 yards, and he's just shy by about 275. So it is within the realm of possibility that he could break that barrier of 4,000 yards. Many teams that lost this year were embarking into almost 5,000 yards. So it just goes to show you the stats don't always tell the true story, right? You also need a solid defense. How banged up is Josh Allen right now? We know he has that hand problem. We know that he has been suffering for quite a while with the hand. We now know that he also has a foot or an ankle or a leg problem, but they were saying foot. But you got to remember, they're not going to tell you everything. This class of quarterbacks this year has been half decent. This gentleman right here is showing signs of maybe being really something in 2 to 3 years. What pieces will have to step up? And that's the thing. You're going to have non-stars become stars if Pittsburgh has any chance of winning. I feel so sorry for this guy right here. The organization is just a mess, but I have to admit he has played unbelievably well this year. So I'm going to do a little bit of statistical stuff here for you just in 1 minute. I'm a one-man show here. All right, so why don't we go to, I think this is the one I want right here for starts. Okay, perfect. Actually, that is absolutely perfect. So what I'm seeing, and I don't know if you're seeing it yet, is we are looking at, in fantasy football, the top 10 QBs this year. Jared Goff, Joe Burrow, Tyler Shaw, Justin Herbert, who has been injured most of the year, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Matthew Stafford at 4, Drake May at 3, Brock Purdy at 2, and Trevor Lawrence. Look at that list. Yeah, isn't that cool? I'll have to use it for the... So I think, Tony, it's the same link as yesterday, if you have time to come up. And that video turned out great. I don't know if you noticed, but I put the whole video on TikTok. The whole thing, the whole show, like the 1 hour is on there. I haven't broken it up yet. This year, I have been doing more Tia videos. Tia yesterday, the star of the show, we did a short on YouTube, and I think she got 800. Okay, no problem. Yeah. But thank you for doing the show the other day. That was phenomenal. And this way you'll get an idea of the slides we can work on if we do one on Sunday. Okay, so here's another one for you. I thought these were amazing. All right, so I'm going to put this up here. Top 10 running backs in the fantasy football playoffs, okay? See, RJ Harvey really came on, and he's going to have to come on if they're going to do anything in the playoffs. Will be up today before the game. Yes, keep it going. Okay. I like this. We'll keep it going. This is Tony D. Tony D and I just show, I think it was yesterday. I don't know. All the days are folding into one another. I've been on holidays. But we are currently on 5 platforms: X, Twitch, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. So, Bijan Robinson during the fantasy playoffs was number 1. Number 2 was Derrick Henry. Number 3 was Chase Brown, who I've been talking about forever. What's this say here? Good stuff, man. Christian McCaffrey, still in the mix at number 4. James Cook at number 5. And the rushing record is coming up. So there is 4 people in the running. Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, and I can't tell you the other 2. Might be, it's not Saquon. Yeah. I think I have the list. I'll show it to you before but I know that James Cook is in the running, and so is Jonathan Taylor. All right, what do we got here? What's this one? This is funny. This is someone who's deep in, I love Travis Etienne. I've been a big fan. And DeAndre Swift has been great too. Okay. Okay, we'll put this one up there. Get rid of this one here, or I can just leave it there. Okay. Most commonly found low ADP players on the first place teams. Okay, so let's see if we can have it where you can see it complete. I don't, yeah, there you go. We'll get rid of him. All right. So this is an interesting list. Number 10 is Dalton Schultz, Kyle Pitts, Darren Walker, Rico Dowell, Kenneth Gainwell. Phenomenal. Juwan Johnson, Matthew Stafford, Brenton Strange, who has been really good this year, Trevor Lawrence, and Fanning Jr. Very cool. And this is for the year of 2025. All right. This is another crazy list. I want to show this to you. We'll remove that one. And we'll remove this one as well. And then we just have me. Okay. There we go. Top 10 players on the most last place teams. So if you see some of these players, they were probably on your fantasy football. Let's see if we can reverse this a little bit. No, that's not going to work. Let's just do this. Okay. Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, Mike Evans, Jerry Jeudy, Brock Purdy only because he got hurt, Brian Thomas Jr., Isaiah Pacheco, who just kind of bombed this year, Mr. Hampton, I think Colston Loveland, who has really come on this year, and Justin Jefferson, who is still, I think, within having 1,000 yards or already did it. I'm not entirely sure, but he's, I think, within 50. So let's get rid of this. And then we didn't, let's have a look at this one here. All right, we looked at the running backs. This one is cool. All right, this is the top fantasy tight ends. Here we go. All right, so we've got, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Let's try this. Okay. Kyle Pitts, number 1 with 57.9. And this is during the fantasy playoffs. Trey McBride, who I think is hands down the best tight end in football right now. George Kittle, Harold Fanning Jr., who is phenomenal this year. He's really shown signs of being something. Colby Parkinson of LA, who is a giant of a man. Dalton Schultz. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so I won't. Colston Loveland and Juwan Johnson. And it was funny, a lot of analysts were trying to get that name right. And there, I've heard multiple ways of saying it, and until I know the exact way, I don't want to. Okay, so we have, and I want to show you something here. This is made on Grok. Isn't that wild? And that looks real. That looks like a genuine sign to me. It's amazing. Remove. All right, what else do we have here? I feel bad this year that we're not going to see this gentleman, but I don't think there's many people who do. This is just one of those years that he's gotten injured. We'll have to see how well he comes back. Does he still have in him the ability to go all the way to the Super Bowl? We'll have to see. But I'm hoping he'll heal well. And Patrick, it has not been your best year, but you could see it on the wall that things were a mess. This is a place where we also make AI music, and this is Suno. Create a sacred space. Enjoy.
Trust this journey, pure serenity. Let the waves of life fill your frequency. Sip your coffee, feel the morning sun. Embrace the energy, a new day's begun. Hold on to your secret dreams, keep believing. No need to chase, just let life stories start revealing. Tickle your mind with adventures untold. No need for haste, let your passions unfold. The world awakens, sinking in the light, connecting souls to higher frequencies, pure and bright. Reflect on blessings.
Oh, reflect on blessings. All right. I saw Tony there. I'm not going to make him wait. So we did the best little cut there we could get. We'll put him up here. You ready, bud? You good? You good? Okay. So let's go here. There you go. Aren't those lists great?
Listen, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
I
Loud.
got my headphones on. I thought my son was asleep. That's why I didn't come up, but he's awake. Those lists are phenomenal. That's number one. Number two, now you see why I try to keep the show within an hour, because you can share it. You jackass. You was messing up my broadcast for 3 years. Now you know where I'm getting from. I'll get on you later. The list you have. Oh my God. But the tight end that you couldn't pronounce his name, Shikozim Okonkwo, tight end for the
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
Couldn't do it.
Now, I've been trying to watch him since he was a rookie. He hasn't broke out yet.
Yeah.
He's on my watch list as far as fantasy football. I think he's due to be one of the best.
Yeah.
Personally, I do. The
You don't
ADP
need it. You don't need it close. You're perfect. You.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. No, but
yeah.
it runs on my shirt, and I had one broadcast that was rubbing on my shirt.
No,
And the replay was terrible. So, okay, I appreciate it.
it sounds good.
ADP. What does ADP stand for the people who don't
It,
know?
well, it says in fantasy hockey, ADP, average draft position, is the average spot where a player gets selected in drafts across different
Yes.
platforms, showing where they are genuinely valued. It helps you find value players drafted much later than their ADP or avoid bust.
Yes.
Players drafted much earlier, guiding your draft strategy by highlighting bargains and overdrafts.
And for you, Facebook comments aren't coming up either, just so you know.
Yeah.
I did notice that as well. What was the other list you had? ADPs, tight ends. The players who are on there at the end of the season are different than the players that they predict to be the best at the beginning of the season. I meant to tell you that too.
Yeah.
So this is a hell of a list, and these are good numbers and good stats for those players. It'll help them gain their value.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. A lot of these are rookies or new to the league. Colby Parkinson, I believe, is a rookie. And Harold Fanning Jr., I believe, is also a rookie.
No, this should be his second season, I think.
Second season? Okay. So they're in their...
I'm not sure, though.
Okay, so they're either in their first or second year. This is breakout time.
Yes.
Jawan Johnson has been around a while, right? I know Colston
Juwan Johnson,
Loveland
yes.
is. Okay, so I want to show you 1 second here. This list is amazing right here as well. We haven't done this one. We can do it together. Right there. Can you see it, or do you want me to read it to
It's
you?
up now. It's up now. Go ahead.
Okay. So I've been talking about Michael Wilson for most of the year. And
Mhm.
Michael Wilson is just one of those guys that nobody knows about, but he's a beast. And he's huge. He looks to me like he could almost be a tight end. Like if he was like 10 pounds heavier, but he's super speedy, difficult to tackle. He might be someone to look at next year. And Jawan
Gotcha.
Jennings, when he's not hurt, remember I was
Yes.
talking about Cortland Sutton all year.
Cortland Sutton. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about him last year too.
Yeah, he's from Denver. He was number 7 in the fantasy footballs during the playoffs. So he did great. Ahmad, same about him. Jackson Smith and Jigman. So the rest, but you talk about Chris Olave for what, the last 4 years?
About 2 seasons. He's not getting the ball enough, but he should be good. Yes.
And then the Canadian, Jamar Chase.
He's Canadian. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
No, he's not. It's the other one. Do you know who the other one? It's Chase Brown. Chase Brown is the running back.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, Jamar is not.
You
which is wild.
ADP. You got an ADP breakdown for hockey. You're talking football. Make up people's minds.
Yeah, no, it's the only one I could find, so I used it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what I did? I did Grok.
Okay.
Good old Grok. So I do want your opinion, and be honest with this. Sure. Not saying that you're not honest, but is he going to get traded? Number one, and number two, are his best years behind him?
I just saw they're working on a long-term deal with him for the Ravens. I just saw that on ESPN. His best years are not behind him, though. He's got at least another 5 years under his belt. Truthfully, he's got at least another 5 years.
He's in year 8.
Yeah, and most players last at least 15 when they want you to be worth a damn and they support you. Your last 15 is that 20-year part, that 20-year mark. That's just things up for people. Well, that's the time.
But he's not a pocket quarterback. You know that.
No, he's a mobile quarterback. He's Michael Vick 2.0. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know who shocked me the most this year out of anybody? This guy right here. I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was this good. Like he's got actually people afraid.
Listen, and we're going to be honest about this. They have impressed me, and so did the Jaguars. You said you didn't talk a lot about Trevor Lawrence. I didn't either. I had no faith in them this season. This team and the Jaguars, we had no faith in their offense, what their record was going to be, or any type of potential above 500 expectations. And the both of them have done it. They deserve their respect definitely for this season. Big ups to the both of them, the Chicago Bears, the Jacksonville Jaguars, Caleb Williams, and Trevor Lawrence as the leaders. Seriously.
Do you know what's weird about that situation, though?
Go.
Is they don't have 4,000 yards. He's 275. I'm guessing it's about 275 yards short. He needs to get it in the last game. Have you also heard that a lot of the teams where it's not important, they're not playing they're not going to play key players, where it doesn't make any
Yes,
difference.
They've been doing that for decades. Once you get comfortable in the playoffs and you're comfortable in seeding, you rest your superstars. They used to do that in the 80s and 90s, which drove people nuts who were watching games, and it decreased ratings. So what the players started doing was playing contract incentives, fanfare, all of that. But they used to do that all the time.
This has been, though, the most exciting regular season I have ever seen. It has been so good. You got to admit. And it's been frustrating because you never know who's going to win. Our records last year were way better. Our numbers were higher. because you could use logic. This year, you can't.
Well, I think the talent has been spread out amongst the league evenly. And I
Mhm.
said that about 2 seasons ago. I noticed how at the end of the season, a lot of records were close. And I think that's good for the NFL as a whole, instead of just franchises and teams, as well as conferences and divisions.
Yeah.
Whatever his health is going to be a factor to
Yeah.
their success. We always say that he only was holding themselves to get the Super Bowl. If he's not 100%, that's another jinx. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with you there. He, though, is positioned like let's think about what has been his Achilles heel, right?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Right, and one person in particular, Patrick Mahomes.
I'm not going to say just Mahomes, but it was they couldn't get past them. You had put a emphasis on Stephon Diggs being the issue, which I disagreed with.
Yeah,
And to me, it's
I think
inexcusable they haven't been to the Super Bowl, but the Chiefs were the biggest problem.
I think his chef or cook, personal cook, is probably agreeing with me after he got strangled by him.
Maybe. But you did that. I didn't. You did that. No.
TikTok. I noticed you were a little crazy on TikTok the other day.
I hit a point, and that wasn't even crazy. That was me being sane. That was a call on me.
I thought that was funny. You're using some lovely words that started with S and F, and
I got quite a few of them.
They weren't sugar and fudge.
No.
As my grandma used to say.
I got quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I try not to do that, but I've had enough. I've had issues.
I want to promote. I want to promote you though for a second. So
sure.
Tony has multiple hats that he wears on the net. He has the Love Nest late at night, where it's mostly women that come on TikTok. That's number one. And then he has this political, almost alien, controversial, weird, fringy opinions with a guy named Izzy or something. And you don't know what's going to come out of their mouth, but it's entertaining.
You don't. That's very true. You don't.
Yeah. But that's been going on for a long time.
I met Izzy before I met you. He's the one that made me to come to Haps. Him and Pat Voss were the ones that made me come to Haps. And I've always shouted them out for that.
Did Izzy have a different handle on
No.
Haps?
No.
Okay.
No.
He's not one of the crazy people that we used
Yes, he
to.
is.
That
Now,
used to
you
wear-
didn't deal with him. You didn't deal with him a lot, but I
No,
met
but you
him.
remember the guy with the clown mask? Okay, you know what I'm talking.
Who?
You do. And he used to wear a clown mask, and he also used to wear Mexican wrestling masks.
No, I don't remember him.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. And he was
Who a clown mask.
And he used to have. Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about this off air, but that's all right. And he had a huge beef. Your lady from
What lady?
England. What lady? Okay.
No, from England?
She's across the ocean.
She's not from England. Across the ocean, yes. Who had a
Across the
clown
ocean.
mask that she had
Come on.
a clown mask? No, I don't know.
And he went off air and showed me his face and the whole bit. He used to deliver things a lot. Do you remember?
No.
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't.
Okay. I don't want to mention his name. So all right, we'll talk about it. But they had the War of Wars.
That might have been before me. Before her and I
No.
started. I'm serious.
No.
I don't remember him. A clown mask?
Clown mask and wrestling mask he used to wear when he went live. And most of the time he wouldn't show his face.
I don't remember that person. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's celebrate someone else. We'll go. So this is a person we know who used to do shower broadcasts. His name's Captain Rehab. And he won the Belt Kings, right?
Captain Rehab did win this season. Big ups to Rehab, yes. Big ups to Rehab.
And he was the
been
only
around.
broadcaster that I thought you couldn't see anything because it was from above.
I didn't look.
Well, of course you did, because you're an honorable person.
I don't watch
Yes.
men shower.
No, I don't think you do. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to leave this alone.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Because I don't watch in the shower.
I'm going to behave here. Okay. So my favorite quarterback is this guy, not the guy on the screen. He's coming up here in a second, right here. When he is healthy, is so good, man.
Listen, let him be healthy a whole season. His whole team, them and the Bills were a problem. I really had them tied for second place, best AFC.
Yeah.
Every time he gets hurt, the season goes down. When he's not hurt, problems. Matter of fact, they was in the Super Bowl with the Rams, and I'm going to keep saying it. That was one of the best Super Bowls I've ever seen. Right. They were one of the best teams I've ever seen play a Super Bowl, even though they lost. Yeah. A lot of respect to the Bengals for me. Oh, yeah, this is crazy. Whew. This has been coming up in a lot of conversations. Teams that have won the Super Bowls.
And never.
Yes.
Look at the list of never.
Yes.
Never won.
Yes, Carolina, Jacksonville are new franchises. Tennessee is a new franchise. Texans are a new franchise. The Browns on expansion, new franchise. Chargers, Vikings, Bengals, Falcons, Cardinals, Lions. Jesus.
But if you look
the Chargers have been though.
Yeah. But if you look here, right? A lot of the teams that are in the running this year are in this list.
Well,
they're
you get
in
the
the
whole
running.
NFL appeal. You get the
well,
whole
no,
NFL
no. I'm talking about winners in the last. Sorry, I didn't explain myself very well. Between 2010 and now,
yes,
the key pieces have not changed that much. Because you look at the Eagles, right? Phenomenal. LA is phenomenal this year. The Buccaneers are a mess. I won't lie. Patriots were a joke last year, and now are in contention.
Retaining relevancy, yes.
Yeah, you know what? I would not be shocked if the Broncos won. I really would not be shocked.
You shouldn't be. Them and the Patriots are top AFC teams right now. There's no way to be shocked. I agree.
But my prediction was, though, and a few people gasped, was I thought they'd make it to the Super Bowl. I think it's really hard to beat the Seahawks. And I think it's – and the underdog team this year that gets no respect with Kyle – Shanahan is definitely the San Francisco 49ers.
Listen, a lot of hype, a lot of energy. They're fighting for the number one seed. Them and the Seahawks today. You know what's interesting about this? If you look at the nevers, how many of those never teams are in the playoffs right now? How many of those never teams are in the playoffs? Jacksonville, San Diego.
Texans.
Oh, excuse me.
Texans.
Jacksonville, the Texans, the Los Angeles Chargers. Carolina's about to work on their spot today. I'm pulling for the Carolina Panthers. I love
that you're a dreamer. I love.
Listen, the Atlanta Falcons are supposed to be where the Carolina Panthers are at right now.
He's getting fighting words going on here. I can tell.
I'm just telling you. I didn't think Carolina was going to do what they did this season. And like I said, them and Dallas have been the most exhausting 500 teams for the majority of the season. Terrible on people's blood pressures. Terrible.
So we have another 15 minutes, and then we're gonna, because then I can. It is on TikTok, by the way. Our last show, the whole show.
I told you. Now you see why I was trying to keep the show under an hour, and you've been messing me up.
No. I had to cut it down. I cut out all my shenanigans.
I told you I tried to share it over there. You can also share it to Instagram if you keep it under an hour. Keep going.
Okay, well I'll do that then. And see, we should celebrate the good things, not the bad things.
Well,
you live in the past. I live in the future.
You did it for so long. There's no forgetting.
Oh, you know what? I think you need to lick your wounds in 2020.
Take your time. Take your time.
I'm trying to figure out how many seconds it'll be before you tell me to take its time. All right, so here we go. Read this off if you can.
Lowest sack allowed rates in 2025 after week 16, excluding the Monday Night Football standards. Denver Broncos 3.2%, LA Rams 3.5%, Dallas Cowboys and Atlanta Falcons tied at 4.3 apiece. Chicago Bears 4.4%.
That's interesting. That's weird. A good weird, not a bad weird, but that's a good weird. So that might be part of the reason why Dak did so well this year. He had more time.
Offensive line.
Yeah.
He also had an outstanding offense. Let's be clear. CeeDee Lamb, Javonte Williams, George Pickens. Javonte Williams and George Pickens were 2 new players to that squad and
Yeah.
were monumental.
Right.
The both of them were. Jake Ferguson's been there, no problem. Turpin has been there, no problem. Dallas not being in the playoffs, inexcusable. Everybody's going to put on the defense. It had to have been something else. Had to have been. I can't put my finger on it, but it was a tragedy. 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 109.4 rating, and out of the playoffs. Explain that, please.
How?
Explain it.
Isn't that crazy?
Explain it.
It's sad. I feel
They're
bad for
supposed to
him.
be Super Bowl contenders.
You are gonna love this next one.
Mhm.
You are gonna love this next
They
one. I
are
know
supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. Go ahead.
Well, I know why they're not in contention anymore. They don't have Ben Johnson, who is the head coach of
You said
Chicago.
that.
He's a big.
You also
I'm not
said
the
they had
only.
a lot of injuries. Yes, you also said they had a lot of injuries.
Look at this. You could do a whole
Yes.
show on this.
You could.
Isn't that a great slide?
Yeah, but in the 2020s, how many of them have Super Bowls? 1. In the 2010s, how many of them have Super Bowls? 1.
Do you know why I like this? I knew it would draw opinion out of you. And you're
2000s,
passionate about
1,
yeah.
2, 3, all 4 of them have Super Bowls. The 1990s, all 4 of them have Super Bowls. So what did I say about the best quarterback? Historically to now.
I still think Tom Brady's the best ever.
He's got the most rings. There's no debating it.
Is he the most talented? No.
No.
Does he have the best arm? No.
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 But he had the best record he also had. And we're not even on Belichick being his best coach because he did it in Tampa Bay as well. Brady's the GOAT. Go ahead.
Did you see Aaron Rodgers? They have all these memes where they have, Bo Saunders playing against him. Dion and Shadir. Think about that. That's incredible.
It is. It is.
So I'm going to ask you a question here.
Go.
Are these still the best quarterbacks in the league? Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes?
Hell of a question. Patrick Mahomes is yes, because he has. Can we put Patrick Mahomes as having the best record with Super Bowls historically over the past 20 years? Remember last season they were 15-1. Brady went undefeated and lost the Super Bowl. Mahomes has championships, playoff appearances consistent. Mahomes is the man right now, right behind Brady.
Yeah.
Now, athletically, Mahomes is excellent. Lamar Jackson may be more agile and faster, but athletically, Mahomes is outstanding. Now, best quarterback, this is going to be a tough one. It's going to have to be Mahomes right now. It's going to have to be.
Yeah.
It's him and Lamar Jackson. In plenty of people's eyes. Baker Mayfield should be getting up there. Kirk Cousins should be getting up there. Kirk Cousins needs some playoffs under his belt. Matt Stafford, Hall of Fame. I don't care who thinks what. Definitive Hall of Fame. Russell Wilson should be up there, but his numbers aren't looking the best.
Do you know what
Just
I
the
find
Herb was going to be
interesting?
up, so go ahead.
You're looking at 2010 here,
Mhm.
and he is still one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Thank
Matthew
you,
Stafford.
Matt Stafford. Yes.
And coming up for MVP. He's still in the vote.
I don't know if he'll make MVP. I don't, but damn sure should be Hall of Fame.
They
Damn
might.
I would,
if they-
I would politic for Matt Stafford to be Hall of Fame. I would politic for that.
Oh, I think he's a shoo-in, but that's only me. Okay, so I know you don't like talking about coaches, but this has been a phenomenal year for coaches. So if you look at the record here, Liam's Cohen, which is Jacksonville, his first year they were 14, so 4-13. This year they're 11-4. They were a dumpster fire.
This is a great slide as far as the turnarounds. This is actually
Right.
respectable.
Ben Johnson, who I talk about every week now. He was 5-12. He is now 11-4, with the potential of having another win. This is an older slide, and
Mike Vrabel,
yeah,
with his former team, look at that turnaround.
That's insane.
With his former team, how do you can't even argue him.
Yeah,
match made in heaven. Regeneration, rebuilding, resurgence, by the book, textbook, play by play. You gotta love this.
So we wanted to give. We only have so much time left here, so I'm going to throw this up. This
I'm gonna
is
do like you. Oh, come on.
This is the story. This
Yeah,
is the story.
I've seen this. Yeah. Me and Ted talked about this a couple of days ago.
Are you a Jets fan?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where I was born and raised. I'm going to be a Jets fan. Native New Yorker.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson has injury history. Ted and I were speaking on this. That's the only problem we have. Definitely a worthy quarterback, but will he stay healthy? Now, I threw this out there, and I'm going to put this up myself. Take him. Tyrod Taylor's there. Justin Fields is there. You have an excellent quarterback core. You have a enthusiastic quarterback core for the New York Jets, which is something we haven't had in quite some time. I'm in favor of it because he has decent backups. All three are mobile quarterbacks. And I did see Tyrod Taylor play earlier this year. He still has it. It's just not producing, but I think the three of them could do it. Now, will Lamar Jackson take a back seat to those two is the question. I don't think so. I don't think so. Tyrod Taylor will be battling Lamar Jackson for the starting spot because they've been in the longest. Justin Fields is the rookie. Which one of them would take the back seat to the others? It ain't happening. It ain't happening. But I would like to see that. Now, I got to throw this mic, and I apologize for your time frame.
Go for it.
Say Jacoby Brissett was to leave Arizona. I say the Jets pick up Jacoby Brissett. I would like that.
Okay.
I would like that. And then Lamar, if he was on the block or he was available, could go wherever. Any team's going to pick up Lamar Jackson.
Right.
New quarterback, younger quarterback, restart to the franchise. Arizona swaps Jacoby Brissett for Justin Fields.
Okay.
I'll see how that goes. That's just my scenario in my head. I'll be crazy. I don't give a damn. I ain't a billionaire.
We have a question every week, and this is for Tony. the king
that is old girl from Happy Days, isn't it?
Well, you're close. She was on a show. Anybody who knows
put a picture up. Put a picture up a little bit.
Put the picture up. Well, it's hard it's hard to look up. So
I'm supposed to look up. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's hard to look up. But
that looks like Joni from Happy Days.
She was a 70s actress. So that's the question of the week. And for those who love the Love Nest with Tony D, which
Lord
is
have mercy.
check that out if you can. And
I was just looking at my Love Nest just for the record.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so this is crazy. Look at this. 15-2, 2024. 5-12, 8-8, and 11-4.
Same division.
Crazy. One year.
Division. Yep, it can happen. Any given Sunday.
1 year. Do you know any blues stuff? Here's another one more for those who don't know. If anybody gets this, I will be very impressed.
I'm not big on the blues, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure what it is.
He was the first guy to do one bourbon, one scotch, one beer, which is George Thorogood's. Yeah. He also did a song called Boom Boom Boom. He also did a song called Big legs, tight skirt. Just about drives me out of my mind. There you go.
Ain't nothing like the thickens. Keep going.
Isn't that funny? But that to me, let's have a look at us here while we have a couple minutes left. So, is there anything that you're planning this new year with? Because I don't believe in feeding yourself this fitness thing. How many people sign up
I've
at the
done
beginning of
it.
the year and
I've done it before. It's possible.
and by March they're not doing anything?
It's possible. It's about maintaining consistency, which is why I stopped. 2007 was my best year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my best year. But I was able to maintain going to the gym. That's the hard part. I could do it with this job right now, but I
Right.
hate when I got to start over, and I hate when I stop, which is why I stopped going so much. I used to keep it 3 to 4 times a week. I was great. But
You did good, but now it's just too hard.
mentally for me, yes, because I focus on being a parent more than anything.
Yeah.
So part of my focus of being a parent is maintaining the job, so the gym takes the back seat.
Okay, this will be our final dig in before we go, and it's kind of an old story now.
This
but
is the truth. And not only are the commentators saying it, the players are saying it.
uh-huh.
Everybody agrees he should be in a better position. He need to leave Cleveland. Actually came up, he should go to the Jets. He would
Really?
research the Jets. I've seen that pop up a couple times. The Jets pick him up and give Cleveland draft picks.
Okay.
I don't know of anybody who would argue that because he's healthy.
Can you see the slide, sir?
Yes. Yeah, Geno Smith did not have a good season this year at all.
52, and that was only through 16 weeks. So this is
Guess who's had more sacks than him ever?
who?
David Carr, Houston Texans rookie season.
Oh, no way.
He got destroyed his first season. He truly did. Check that number when you get a chance, but I believe David Carr got sacked more.
Justin Herbert 49 because his O line is not good. Drake May 46 and Trevor Lawrence 37. They say Cam Ward is fearless. And
Cam Ward had a decent game a couple of weeks ago, and everybody's like, you might want to keep the radar in his direction.
Okay, I'll read this to you, okay?
You only got 50 seconds left. Go.
Okay, we'll do it here. 2 weeks in, I've accepted the pain and the reality of this journey. Some days are heavy, some days aren't, but every day brings its own fight. My courage, my strength, my mind have all been tested. Still, I won't stop. I won't quit until I'm back. I'm grateful God choose me. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Thankful. And
Absolutely.
we're thankful for you being here and all that you do. Thank you, Tony D.
I appreciate you, Fireman Rich. I see you in the chat, man. What's going on?
Yeah, good old Fireman Rich. Hey, buddy. Check us out. Hopefully, Fireman Rich will decide not to retire right now.
You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay. Fireman Rich sending you love. Brian from Texas, we're sending you love. Ted Hicks.